Hello. Good morning. It's Tuesday again. It's Kate Bolt, independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in the UK with Inkstampshare for another Coffee and Cards live. Welcome. I've got Alfie sat right at my feet looking to be stroked. Alfie's my dog. Anyway, welcome to you if you're joining me live for some paper crafting fun this morning. It's a beautiful day in Buckinghamshire. Good morning, Hazel. It's almost tropical. Apparently it's going to be 13 degrees C today. So yeah, very warm for the first day of February. Happy February. Morning, Hazel. Lovely of you to join me. Say hello, guys, if you're hopping on. I'll just wait a few minutes to see if anyone else hops on. I wish you could see Alfie. He's right between my knees looking for loads of attention. He's such a dart. He's my dog. The cat is nowhere to be seen. She's probably whizzing around the house somewhere. She'll be in, no doubt. The kitten, the new kitten. So I hope you're all well. Are you well, Hazel? Morning, Shaz. Happy Lunar New Year to you too. Yeah, happy everything. Happy Chinese New Year. Happy all of it. Yeah. So I thought, sorry, dog. I thought we would play with the Saleabration stamp set today. I thought we would play with the driving by stamp set. I'll get a better picture of it when I turn the camera around. You can probably see the sentiments a little bit better. It's a great fun stamp set and you can use it for all sorts of cards, and it's free with a £45 order in my online shop from Saleabration, which finishes at the end of this month, guys. So if there's loads of beautiful things in that promotion, don't leave them there, will you? Because they won't be available after that. You're well, you're just chilling before you go to work, Hazel. That sounds perfect to me. Good morning, Jen. Good morning, everyone. I hope you've had a great week. It's been okay here. Happy Chinese New Year to you, Jen. Yeah, it's been okay here. We had, my son had a little bit of a setback. He was meant to go back to university to start yesterday. Unfortunately, he's gone down with COVID. So after the Christmas break, he was meant to go back and start his new term yesterday. He's missing the first week of the new term. He is a bit poorly in bed. He's a bit rough, but he's not too bad. You know, he's a youngster, so he's all right. But unfortunately, though, he came down with it day after his booster. But, you know, it is what it is. And so far, we're all socially distanced. So far, everyone else is negative. So we are just fingers crossed, and we'll see what happens. Doing our best to stay away from everybody, you know, doing our best. Okay, but other than that, we're all good. And I can hear the kitten meowing at the door. So she might want to come in and join in, but she gets up to all sorts of shenanigans in my craft room. She chases bits of paper around the room. She dangles off things. She jumps on the table. So I can only apologise in advance for her antics. So, how many? We've got a few of you on here. That's lovely. Thank you for joining me. So I will turn the camera around and we'll get to do some crafting. I'm quite excited. I've had this stamp set in my stashes pre-order. Oh, and I hadn't inked it up. That's a shameful. So I thought it was about time. So I need to let the cat in. Morning, Helen. How are you? Hope you're all right. Let me turn the camera around now. I'm going to take you out the tripod. So here we go. Ooh. Don't get dizzy. I do apologise. I'm going to pop you down. Hold on, it go dark for a minute. But all is well. Don't worry. I'm just turning my tripod around. It's a little bit of a faff, but it's probably the easiest way. Have you got a rainbow? I wish I'd used the rainbow set now. Got the most amazing blue skies. We have too. Honestly, it's a lovely day. Last week we had 5 days of thick grey blanket cloud with no break in it. And then all of a sudden on the weekend it broke, and it's been nice on and off. Good morning. Yeah, it's going to be 13 degrees. I got my bikini out. I'm only kidding. Oh my God. Right. I hope you can see, and I hope the light is good enough, because I've got 2 lights on us, plus the overhead lights and a daylight lamp. So let's go for that. I am going to... Yeah, it's all right. Don't worry. I'm not getting my bikini out. Okay. Let's just take my grid paper down, stop it travelling around the table. It might stay still. Okay, the kitten has stopped meowing at the door, so she must have wandered off to do something else by the time I got to it. Right, the driving by stamp set. Have a little looky. So we've got this fun car here with the balloons. And we've got the camper van, which is a bit of me. I think I'm going to do another card at a later date, paper piecing with some funky kind of 70s paper or something like that. I've got an idea for this to make it a little hippie camper van. Paper piecing means you will stamp on a piece of designer series paper or something like that, and use the colours in the paper for your image. So I'm going to do that at some point, maybe not today, with a camper van. And then I've got this beetle. Now, anyone who knows me knows I've always wanted one. Nice one. Anyway, I love this one. I'm going to start off with this one. I think this looks like, I haven't checked, but I think this looks like Penelope Pitstop's car. Anyway, let's crack on. Tell me what you think. Right, I have got a piece of thick white cardstock. So this is an A4 card, scored in half at 14.8 down the middle. And then I've turned it around, cut it in half at 10.5. And from that, I get 2 basic C6 card bases. And I like the thick for making cards because it gives you something really rigid and robust to work with. Oh, hold on. Do apologise. Come on then, Winnie. Kitten's in the room. She'll probably meow to go out as soon as I've let her in. So I have got a piece of my favourite colour card, which is Coastal Cabana, and I've made it 0.5 centimetre smaller down 2 sides, so that's 10 by 14.3 to make it 0.5 centimetre all the way around, smaller. And then I thought, what designer series papers can I use that's fun to go with this? So these are gorgeous. I think I might have used these last week at Coffee and Cards. I did, because I did the otters in this one, didn't I? Oh, it's so gorgeous. Look at this. Great for matting. And these are new sizes for Stampin' Up in papers. These are the Abstract Beauty 4x6 Speciality Designer Series papers. They're speciality because they're foiled. And they're really, really pretty. And there's loads of designs and you get so many. Yeah, 48 4x6. So I thought we'd use those as they've got great colours. And I've got a piece of the pink, and I've just cut a shave off one edge and a little bit off the other to make it the right size. So I've gone down 0.5 centimetre. So this is 9.5 by 13.8. So I just go down 0.5 centimetre for my layers. So that's where I'm at with that. That's my kind of bones of my card. It's a very simple card. And I've got a piece of a white cardstock again. This is normal basic white. And I've used the Stitch So Sweetly dies. I mean, if you ever watch any of my lives, you'll know I'm going to cry if these ever retire, because I'm probably going to wear mine out, honestly. I love them and use them constantly. So I just love the scalloped edge and I just love the stitch on them. So I thought we'd use that in the middle of our card. And I'm going to go for this one first. Penelope Pitstop's car, I think. Does anybody remember the Wacky Races? I think she was in that. Tell me if I'm wrong. We can probably find out on YouTube or something like that. I'm showing my age. Hello, Winnie. Oh, no, she's on the table. Here we go. She's adorable. She gets up to all sorts of mischief, this kitten. Ooh. Are you going to walk right into shot? Okay, let's just try and hope she doesn't. So I've centered my die cut on my grid paper. It helps me, I'm just laughing at the cat. It helps me center everything a little bit. It helps me with my, visually. I'm going to bring my car about there. And I'm going to leave room up this area for my sentiment. Dastardly and Muttley, she was, wasn't she? Thank you. She was in the Wacky Races. That's a TV show. If anybody's watching from another country and doesn't know what I'm talking about. In the 1980s, 70s, 80s, Penelope Pitstop was a TV cartoon character in a show called The Wacky Races. And I swear she had a car. It might have been a bit flashier, a bit more sporty, but she had a car like this. You can't play with my stuff. The cat's trying to take everything. Okay, so I thought we'd colour it in. Do you want to help, Winnie? I've got some pinks. Do you think we're going to do any crafting today, guys? I've got some blues. I didn't bring Coastal Cabana. I don't think I've got that in blends. I'm not sure even if they do that in the blends. I think I'll go for the pink. I think we'll do that. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Let's go with that. So I think I'm going to do it in... Oh, I could do with a grey as well. I'll grab a grey in a minute. I know. Winnie, everyone's saying hi to you. She's now on the chair. I've tied a piece of ribbon to one of the backs of my chairs and it keeps her occupied for hours. So she's now chasing that. I'm just going to go in with my pens. These are the Stampin' Blends alcohol-based pens. They're fabulous for colouring in. And you can use this one is the light Flirty Flamingo. They come in dark and light, so you can blend the two together. Shades, but I think I'm just going to use the one. Don't think I might use the dark. No, I've said it. Changed my mind. So there we are. I've used the Memento ink, which is great for these pens because it doesn't like muddy. Let's use a little bit of the dark on the front, on the bumper. She's got pink lights now. How cool is that? So I think we need some balloons. Now, I'm going to go a bit crazy and I'm going to restamp the balloons and cut them out. Probably think I'm a bit daft, but I think this will be fun. So, re-ink it up. Where's my ink gone? Had it a second ago. I only need the balloons ink. She's sitting on some cardstock now, having a bath. Right, so we've got that one. I think I'm going to colour these in. Got a yellow, is that too much? Maybe soft seafoam. And a blue. Let's go with this. Let's see what happens anyway. It's good. So I think this is Pool Party Dark. We'll go with a light Flirty Flamingo, otherwise it might overpower the car. And then we'll go with soft seafoam. No, I think you're right, Hazel. Thank you. I thought that too. No, do you know what? I remember thinking, what? Why is that? Why are there no blends in Coastal Cabana? I think it's because we've got so many similar shades that they thought they didn't need to do that. It's my favourite colour though. Okay, so I'm going to cut these out. But I'm only going to cut out the balloons. Let's see, I haven't tried this. I haven't made this card yet. It's just in my head. So hopefully we're all good. I think Alfie's like, oh, will you leave me alone? To the cat. So she hasn't been out yet. She's still a bit little to go out. She needs to be a bit of a bigger kitten before she goes outside, I think. So we've got one. I think this will work. She is very cute. The only problem with her being so sweet and small and fluffy and cute is that you could waste hours of your day playing with her, taking photos of her, stroking her. She's adorable. So how are you all liking Saleabration? Tell me if you've got any favourite products from Saleabration this time, because it finishes at the end of this month. I'd love to know what your favourite's been. Have you bought anything from Saleabration? Which one did you like the best? So many of them. So I rather like this one. And then this one. Oh, I don't know what she's doing. I think I'm going to have to buy her a bed for this room. Oh, your marvellous papers. Do you know I haven't ordered those? And I have seen so many beautiful projects with those papers. Specifically, loads of the awesome otters, which are also free. I've seen them use tons with the marvellous, and it's really nice. Yeah, I'm waiting for my order too, which should come on Thursday, Hazel, with some more Saleabration goodies in. So we can do it that way, do it this way. Just trying. It is meant to go that way, but I think it doesn't matter if you swap them around. I think I'm going to do it the way it's meant to be because I like that. Right, tiny dimensional foam pads, I think, come into play here. I really love these because you don't have to cut anything up and get all in a scissors all gluey and all that. I say that, they might be too big now. Oh no, that's it. It fits. Yeah, the marvellous papers are great. I have ordered some more. I've ordered the, oh, what's the one with the paper and the stamps? That is stunning. I've ordered that one. I can't wait to play with that one. The rainbow papers are on my top of my list though. I love them. Hello, friend. Thank you. For a moment, I thought you were saying that to me. Hazel, sorry. Oh, yeah, you got to wait to get paid to put your order in. That makes sense. So I think it's been a long month for January, though, this time. But, yeah, I think everyone's very excited for that end of the month. There we are. Lots of orders are going to come in, I think, then. Right, so we're going to pop it all together. I'm just deciding what I'm going to do with it. I think it's really cute with that pink paper, even though it's a bit pinker. Now, I'm going to put my sentiment. I think I might just stamp it straight on here, but it is a bit of a gamble, stamping straight on. And I picked out the Magenta Madness, which is this colour. I've picked out Coastal Cabana, which is this colour. Yeah, I'm not sure which one to do. It's all a bit pink, isn't it? I might just stamp it and see how vibrant it is. So I'm gonna, what I could do is a little birthday one, but I could put, you've got style, or thanks, driving by just to say hi, and I think I'm gonna do that one. I really think with the balloons, they should have put a birthday one in there. Driving by just to say hi. Or I could pick one out of one of my other sets. Oh, I like that. That pops it, doesn't it? Have I got a birthday? Have I got a birthday? I don't want to be here for ages looking for a birthday. I know where there is one, but I want that one. I have got the happy birthday from the pansy patch. I'm just thinking if there's anything in ornate thanks. Or what about Lovely You has some beautiful fonts in it. So the great thing about your stamp sets is have a stash where you've got all the images that you love. Make sure it's got some good sentiments. This Driving By has some great ones. But then add your sentiment stamp sets to go with them. Use the Hello Friend ESB to sending hugs to my mum as she'd not been well. Hazel, that's lovely. That is lovely. What a lovely thing to do. I haven't played with this one yet. Oh, watch out for some makes for the Daffodil Daydream. Right, there's so many I can't choose, so I'm going to go with this driving by one just to say hi, because I love it. Am I going to mess it up? Hold your breath, guys. Oh, hey, it went on. That is good. Hello, Amanda from sunny Spain. How are you? Are you well? I hope you're well. We're just playing with the driving by stamp set. That's a free one with Saleabration. Loving it so far. Absolutely loving it. Just combining some pretty spring colours. So I've got Coastal Cabana. I've got a bit of Magenta Madness, which I never use. But it's in this gorgeous Abstract Beauty DSP. So, and just to tone it down a tad, I brought out the Flirty Flamingo blends on the actual colouring in. Driving by just to say hi. I mean, we could put some ribbon on it. You could, if you had a little congratulations on there, that would be amazing, wouldn't it? You did stamp surgery on that stamp. Oh, that's a good idea. I've just kind of stamped it and cut it from there. Good morning, Belinda. Lovely of you to join me. So stamp surgery. Stamp surgery means you take your stamp and you cut it apart. So it's easier to use the different elements of the stamp. Don't ever be afraid to cut your stamps up, guys. I sometimes do that, definitely. Driving by just to say hi. Yes, I think I am. I don't know whether to put a ribbon on this or not. I'll just leave it as it is. It is meant to be coffee and cards. Basic card, one layer-ish. I can't resist a few layers, I'm afraid. And stamping, not really die cutting, but I've cheated. So yeah, it's not really basic, is it? But I'm trying. I think the next card will be more of a coffee and card style. I'm using up my bits of dimensional foam pads, you know, the bits on the that go along the edge. Don't leave those behind, will you? And it's very satisfying when you get to the end. And you start a new one, which I might have to get out. Hang on. Oh no, I have a new one. Let's put a couple on there. Oh, I've got some on there too. Stamp surgery. That's brilliant. I should actually. Especially on the red rubber. Don't think I've ever tried it on a photopolymer. I'm not sure if that would work as well anyway. But definitely on the red rubber, it worked really well. Driving by just to say hi. I love this. There you go. And then you can put whatever message you like inside. And I got some rhinestones because, you know, got to have a little bit of sparkle. My friend Lucy, she's sometimes on here. I don't think she's with us this morning. I'm not sure. She, lovely Lucy, she often uses quite a lot of bling. So she would approve that I've got the sparkle out. I'm just a couple. So there's our first card. Very simple card. A little bit of colouring in using the Driving By stamp set. So I'm going to do another one. So do you remember when we started, I cut and scored this card base in half from one sheet of thick white. I'm going to use the other side, the other one, because it makes two. And, oh, I seem to have lost my layer. Might need to cut a layer. I don't think I lost it. I think I used a bit that I'd stamped on. So let's have a go at this. So we want one. I'm going to make another layer for this one. And this is going to be in the white I sometimes like a little bit of white on white. And this is 1/2 centimetre smaller. So it's 10 by 14.3, which is where we're at. So that piece is very odd that I had there. I'm sure that wasn't a layer. So we got that bit there. So white on white. I really like it like that. Okay, now, is this going to fit? Yes. So you see this really pretty paper. This is from a different paper pack. I'm going to get it out. This is from the gorgeous rainbows. Sunshine and rainbows. Look at it. Oh, I love it. The Sunshine and Rainbows Designer Series paper. And it coordinates. So there's clouds, and they coordinate with a cloud punch. And it coordinates with the rainbows, stamps and dies. And you can tell I've been using it to make rainbow cards. I love it. So I've got some scraps left over from when I've been making cards. And I thought I would use it on this card. And it's got some beautiful colours in it. So I am going to cut this piece. I'm going to cut it shorter and skinnier, I think. So I need it to fit this layer. So it needs to be 14.3 along. Oops. Grab my trusty trimmer. Like that, just shave a bit off. Now, how big is this piece that I've got left over? It's like 2 inches. Let's take it down to 1.5. Let's see what that's like. So I've got 1.5. I still think that's way too big. What's that bit like? That's nice. Might just use that piece. Right, I'm going to go for it. Be brave. Just use that piece that I've got, the bit I chopped off. So if you want to know how big that bit is that I just lopped off, it is 1/2 inch or that's 1/2 inch in centimetres. It's about 1.5 centimetres by the length, which is 14.3. So that's going to go along the bottom. Okay, so, I haven't practiced this card, so we need to work out how it's going to work. So, I wonder if I draw an invisible line, that would help me. I think it would. A pencil. Just need to find my ruler. I had my ruler out and now it's disappeared. Never mind, we'll take a piece of cardstock and we will make a line. So just a little bit, maybe 1/4 of the way up our layer, I'm going to make a very faint line and then I'm going to rub it out when I'm done. I might even just stick the DSP over the top of it. So this is going to go over here. Now the reason I've got a line is because I want to line up my generally anyway, line up my stamps. I don't know how well I'm going to do it because they're red rubber and you can't see through, but that's okay. We're going to have a go. So I've got the 3 vehicles. We've got a camper van, we've got the VW Beetle with the gifts on, and we've got a car with balloons. Now, I'm not sure if they'll all fit, so let's have a look. I've got this one, this one. Yeah, so I think I'm going to put this one in the centre first with the gifts. Or maybe the camper van. Decisions. No, this one because it's got the gifts. That's what I want. Right. Let's ink it up. So much fun. All my favourite kind of cars. Okay. So it doesn't matter if it's not exactly on the line. It's giving me a general idea so that I can stamp where I want them to be. So there we are. I've got one. Oh, I've got a halo. That's very annoying. Oh, can I do that? That's annoying. Hate those. Turn it around. Start again. And maybe not press so hard. So like that, got a line, and then we're going to stamp on it. My husband just came in. Oh, that's the wrong one. My husband just came in with a nice cup of coffee for me. How lucky am I? So I know it's coffee and cards. I did have coffee to start with, but I'd finished it. And he's just brought me another one. How sweet he is. Right, don't stamp too hard, Kate. Yay! I love it when a plan comes together. Okay, let's see about this one. I don't think I'm going to get all the balloons in or anything like that. But we're not going to worry. We are just going to get cars. Like that. Just put it on my stamping scrub over there. And then we've got the camper van. Oh, I've got him going the wrong way, but that doesn't matter, does it? Does that matter? No. I think if I had the camper van in the middle, then I could have had either of these cars either side. Cars, even. Okay, there we go, camper van. So, let's put the lid on. I'm going to do a quick bit of colouring in. Now, I don't want to keep you all day colouring in, so I'm going to be quite quick with it. Right, I'm going to colour this one in. As I say, I think this camper van would be great if you stamped it on a piece of flowery paper, like a real 1970s like print. You could have a hippie camper van. It would look so cool. If you know somebody's into VWs, you could send them little note cards with them on. That would be so nice. So just go around it quickly. Oh, I must forget to get my grey pen to do the wheels. So you can take a lot more time over your colouring in than I am. Definitely. I think I'm going to go in with a darker pool party for this one. Yeah, it's pool party. Just go around the back bits. And the wheel arch. So much fun. You could use your watercolour pencils. You could use a Stampin' Right markers. You could watercolour with it. You could do emboss resist. I love images that you can colour in. It gives you so many more options. Let's get a bit of shading around there. Okay. Oh, Joe, how lovely of you to join us. You're not late to the party, no. I'm having fun colouring in the driving by stamp set with these VWs. Absolutely love them. We're having a bit of fun with them. I'm going to go a bit darker pink on this one. Oh, look at that. That is the dark flirty flamingo for my Penelope pit stop type car. Oh, someone's walking past my window. I'm hoping that Alfie doesn't notice and bark. I'm sorry if he does. That is very bright. Hopefully that will dry a shade lighter, but I think it's very Penelope. There we are. So that's that. And then what colour are we going to do the beetle? Oh, now what colours have we got in this paper? Oh, this is going well, isn't it? We have got these colours. We could do with a bit of granny apple green, but I'm not sure if this beetle would be granny apple green. I think it's more going to be like so saffron, so I'm going to grab that one. And the grey. So saffron, let's go for it. Morning, Karen. Thank you for joining me. We're having a bit of fun this morning with the driving by stamp set. Oh, I think my So Saffron's running out. I haven't used it for ages, but I have used it a lot. It's time to restock. It's a nice colour. So here we go. Okay, we're going to go over that a little bit with a darker one. So in here, here. That will do, I think. Let's go around this one. Right, and then we can colour in the gifts on the top. So we'll just have a little bit of fun with it. We'll colour this one, this colour. So I'm using Pool Party, Flirty Flamingo, and So Saffron. And I'm colouring the gifts in the same colours. So I think this one will be So Saffron. You could do it stripy. So you could do it light. She's got my pencil now, the kitten I mean. Winnie has got back up on my table and is batting a pencil about. And then we'll use the Flirty Flamingo here. Not too much there, I don't think. And maybe a little bit of the light Pool Party at the bottom. Oh, that's the brush end. I think I want the bullet tip. So they're off to the party, whatever party it is. Now let's move all those pens out of the way. And so my scrap of designer series paper from the Sunshine, what's it called? Sunshine and Rainbows. Yeah, Sunshine and Rainbows 6x6. It's just a scrap I've got left over. And I drew a pencil line, and I didn't need my cards to be on top of it, but I did want it near or near about so that I could line them up. I've got a rubber here. I don't know how good it is, but we'll rub out that pencil mark like so that it doesn't show anymore. There we are. So they're kind of straight, and then we're going to stick our strip of pretty paper on. Oh gosh, let me just move my coffee where the cat is. It could be interesting. I've also got my laptop, so I don't really want the cat to knock the coffee over. Oh dear. So sorry about the little noises. That's my little kitty. That's my little kitty Winnie. So I'm just lining it up across the bottom so they kind of sit on this pretty paper line. So here we go. I'm going to put it on here. So it's going to go on here like this. Now I did think we could actually put a different piece behind it instead of the white. Excuse me. So I've got white, but I could put Granny Apple Green, which is rather nice. Or I could, because it's in the paper here, or I could put, sorry, Winnie, Coastal Cabana. So we could have a different colour base. What do you think, guys? Should we go... Actually, I'm going to add in one of these colours. Should I add in Coastal Cabana or Granny Apple Green? Let me know what you think. And I'll go with what you decide. It's up to you. Whilst Winnie plays with everything on the table. Coastal Cabana, that's my favourite colour, Joe. Love it. So coastal it is, we have that. Thank you. Now I'm going to make it like just a couple of tiny little millimetres bigger than my card layer. So it is 10, because I'd have to cut it down otherwise. 10, so I'm going to make it like 9.2 what is it, 10, so make it 10.2. Oh, Coastal for you. Just cut that like that and see what that looks like. Hey, Winnie. Honestly, if I move the camera, you'd be able to see. Oh, she's moved a cat. I think I have a new helper in the craft room. Let's see if that's equal. Yeah, that'll do. That fits. So all I've done to make it do that is I decided on a basic white card base, and I've got a white layer. My white layer is 0.5 centimetre smaller, so 0.5. So I've just made this one 0.3 of a centimetre bigger. So it's 10.3 by 14.6. So then it fits on, and it just makes it pop a little bit. Okay, let's have a bit of glue. I'm sorry, it's the cat. I don't know. I seem to spend the whole of my lives apologising for either Winnie or Alfie's antics. It's like a zoo in here. Shaz, you're going to make 3 different birthday cards today. That's amazing. Are they special cards? Are they general friendship birthday cards? Or are they like big birthdays? Like 18 or 21 or 60 or something? And they've got to be all different. I could pop it up, but I think I'll just keep it flat because there's a lot of layers on there now. Alfie, I think the cat's annoying him. He's had enough. He's so patient, but sometimes she chews his tail and she chews his feet. Oh, that happens sometimes, Amanda. Sorry, I don't know why that does. It does happen sometimes that you can't comment on, you know, on devices. Facebook is so weird and glitchy. I'm just giving you the heads up actually. I may be taking my Coffee and Cards Live over to YouTube. I'm seriously considering doing that. So it'll all be exactly the same, just over on YouTube. But it's just so much, the quality of the video is so much better. And it doesn't have those weird glitchy things that you're talking about at all. So I think I'll use the same one, driving by just to say hi. Because I think that fits the card. But we'll use, now what colour is this? I think this is, what colour is the pink? I could have put some of these clouds in it, couldn't I? But I'm getting a bit carried away. I don't know what the time is, but wouldn't that have been lovely? If I bring this down a little bit, I could put some of this. I'm so tempted to do that. I'm so tempted to do that. This won't fit down the bottom. Oh, it will. Ooh, I'm tempted to do that. Right, okay. It's Flirty Flamingo or... Yeah, that's Flirty Flamingo. Let's see. Although we have got the Coastal Cabana, haven't we? Sorry, my arm's right in the shot. A scrappy piece. Coastal Cabana. Going to try it out on that. Yeah, I like that. Let me just do that again because it seems to be a bit crooked. That's better. Right, I'm going to do that again and I'm going to do it straight on the card. You think flirty? Oh, you think flirty? No, I'm going for this because I've started. Otherwise I'll get all distracted. Sorry, Jen. Right, I'm going to go for it and hope for the best. Driving by just to say hi. Hooray. It's on there. So you think clouds? Got to get the cloud punch out. Here we go. So use a little bit more of this rainbow paper. And I've got these cloud scraps. I might as well use them. So the kitten has now found a plastic bag with things in it, but the plastic bag, and she's so don't worry, she's safe enough. I'll keep an eye, but yeah, so she's rustling around. Partial cloud, yes, that's what I thought too. Thanks, Linda. Up here, you see, you can cut them any way you like. Let's have a think, but that definitely would go up there. I did this on my last one with the clouds. I don't know if you remember. I was using all the partial clouds, so you get to use all your DSP using the punch. So unfortunately, my class this week on Thursday has to be postponed. I just think it's not, you know, it would be very irresponsible of me to go ahead. I've got a face-to-face class, so until we have a COVID-free household, I think that's only sensible. Sorry, it's hard to line it up. It's always harder on camera because you're kind of aware of it, I think. So that one's going to go there. I wonder if I've got any more partial clouds I can go at the top. Oh, look at all of these lovely ones. So I just need a couple more, don't I, that won't encroach too much in the image. Have I got? I'm thinking that one, and that one. So let's cut this off. You want different designs, don't you? You don't want them to be the same. I didn't really want rainbow ones. Don't know why. The only thing is, sometimes it's difficult to put this into the punch when you've got such a small piece. I might be able to show you a trick if I can find my post-it notes. Here we are. I've got a reel of post-it note on a sticky thingy. Thanks, Joe. I think so too. I think it would be irresponsible to go ahead with a class. Okay. It'll be okay when he's all clear. And we're all clear too. So stick your partial piece of paper or your small piece of paper to your bit of post-it note that's low tack. And this is the idea, but my piece of paper's got pointy bits on. And pop it through, and it makes a handle to hold so that you can then punch it out. You see, top tip today. Oh, actually, I think this is going the wrong way, this cloud, isn't it? Oh, I'm so silly. I'm so silly. Right, let's do that again. That's all right, isn't it, that one? I need a new bit of post-it note, though. So what have you all been playing with? Who's been making anything? While I fiddle-faddle around with a punch, you tell me what you've been up to. I would love to know. So you've got to make... Oh, thanks, Shaz. You've got to make some birthday cards today. I could flip the cloud. I could flip the cloud this way. It just looks a bit strange. But it might work. Or we could... Yeah, no, I think we'll leave it that way. It does look a bit weird. Okay, we're getting there. Like Christmas. Here we go. Oh, glitter stripes for your husband's birthday card. And those tulip fields. Oh, do you know what? I don't have the tulips. I have the daffodils, and I haven't played with them yet. But I've seen some absolutely stunning cards made with those. Really, really beautiful cards made with those tulips. Yay, I'm not sure about this one. Let's find another bit. So that was the same. That was the same. I want one that's a different pattern. So let's just punch one out and cut it up because that's what I want. Oh, a bit left in there. That heart one would be nice, wouldn't it? I get very distracted with heart clouds, guys. It's a post-it note. Right, here we go. Oh no, I dropped bits of paper on the floor. And no, the cat's found them. Might keep her occupied for 5 minutes. She can bat them round. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cheat. I'm going to pop that on and then I'm going to cut it off. You're playing with the otters, and your otters is swimming on his back and swapped a fish for hugging. Oh, what a great idea, Belinda. That's a really good idea for a Valentine card. Is that where you were going? I like that plan. Oh, this needs to be at the top, doesn't it? You're an easel card with a working windmill. Brilliant. I'd love to see that. Do share it with us. Hopefully, if you get it. If you get that windmill going, I'll bet you will. That'd be amazing, wouldn't it? Amazing. I think it's fabulous that you can actually make 3D things like that. Right. And I'm going to get my scissors out. Right, scissor time. I could have popped them up, but I'm happy with them not. I might have to get my other scissors out because these are not very good. And there's a reason they're not very good. I used them in a way I should never have. I can't even remember. I think I was trying to open something and I bent the tips. Can you see that? So it's not that there's anything wrong with the snips. I mullered them. And my other pair of snips have gone walkabout. Got a feeling there may be a child responsible for that. Would not surprise me. Okay, so I think we are done. Driving by to say hi. Oh, I do like these. I do like these clouds. There's a lot of cloud going on, but it's cute. Fingers crossed. I think you will. I'll bet there's a tutorial somewhere. If you don't want to like try and work it all out, I'll bet someone's done it already. You could just have a look and see, because they put it on YouTube for a reason. So, you know, have a look on YouTube and see if someone's got any like top tips about doing that. I'll bet there is. Right. Okay, so a bit of sparkle. I'm just driving by to say hi. Gosh, this is a long one today, I feel. I don't know, because I can't see the time. Huffy, don't bark at people opposite. Barking at some delivery men. So I've no idea how long I've been. I don't have, actually I do have my watch. Oh, we're bang on for an hour. That is good news. I think you're right though, Jen. I think Flirty Flamingo was the way to go and not Coastal Cabana, because now I think it's overpowered by the Coastal Cabana. So I might change it. Oh, you've already cased one. Brilliant. You like my Rainbow Road, Belinda? Thank you. It's from the Sunshine and Rainbows papers. And it's just literally, I had a few scraps. I have lots of the paper, but I was trying to use up my scraps. And so, yeah, we had a bit of a chop off and did that. I hope you've enjoyed today's copy and cards using this fabulous stamp set. I love this. As I say, it was the first time I picked it up and I've had it for ages, but I think it's one that when Saleabration's over, I'm going to keep in my stash because this is really up my street. And I think this is just looks like Penelope Pitstop's car. It's fabulous. It's a really handy one. It makes some lovely thank you cards. Yeah, so that's free in Saleabration, that stamp set. If you spend £45 in my online shop, and I'll put the link in the description below, you can get it for free. Anyway, thanks Helen, thanks Jen, thank you everybody, thanks Amanda, thank you all for being with me live this morning. And yeah, so I will be back. Thanks, Shaz. I like the clothes. It's fun. I will be back next Tuesday for coffee and cards. I will keep you posted here on my Facebook page as to whether I leap it over to YouTube or I'm keeping it here. I'm still considering that, so I will let you know later in the week what the ultimate decision is. If you're watching me on replay, please let me know you're watching from the future. I'd love to know if you like the cards. And if you are watching me on YouTube, thank you so much. I hope you've enjoyed it, and please subscribe and like the video if you do. And take care, have a fantastic week, and I hope the sun shines on you. Happy crafting, guys. Bye-bye.